Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Danger Zone. Welcome back to XFW. We are live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and Bloodsword6.com. Thank you all for joining us as we kick off our brand of digital professional wrestling. And Big Smooth making his way down the ringside. Derek Smith says, let's effing go. Welcome everyone to XFW, our flagship show here on Bloodsword6 Streaming. Big Smooth doing everything he can to climb the ranks here in XFW. But tonight, he will face the newly crowned United States champion, Brody Daniels. Michael Webster, thank you for liking the stream. No, we got to fix that. That's not right. And here comes the House of Spades. Brody Daniels manipulating his way to the United States Championship. And you see the men he's flanked with. Reed Lane on his left. It still upsets me, folks, that this came to this event, that this took place here at XFW. Here the in-house crowd not happy with this event. The eyes that are before them, the new United States champion, Brody Daniels. And again, no one is absolutely sure how Luke Everett and Reed Lane came into grips with Brody Daniels. But a few weeks ago, we saw Everett and Reed Lane assist Brody Daniels in becoming the #1 contender for the United States Championship. And then last week, the same thing transpired. Everett and Reed coming out to ringside to assist Daniels in capturing the title. But right now, he's getting a hole stomped in him by Big Smooth, who's off the ropes and puts the knees to the face of Brody Daniels. Big Smooth goes for a moonsault. Daniels escapes near death. Turns into a neck breaker. The newly crowned United States champion now with a cover, but only a 1 count. Smooth, too much left on the tank. Gets those big, broad shoulders off the canvas. Daniels now throws him in the ropes. Oh! Smooth stopped himself for the momentum, but Daniels goes low and clips him out at the knees. And now again assaulting the neck of Big Smooth, setting him up for that shining wizard that he likes to use to put off his opponents. Daniels now just kicking right to the face of Smooth. Insult to injury. I don't know if I want to piss off a guy the size of Big Smooth. Big boot to the face. And Daniels down the clothesline over the top rope. Goes Big Smooth. And again, you see Everett and Reed on the outside as Mike Atura makes the count. I know Brody Daniels was fined several $1,000s for his assault on Mike Atura last week on our broadcast. Mike Atura did not see the assault until after the ring. He thought he just got bumped into. But Brody Daniels actually attacked our head referee just to cause the interference to come in from Everett and Lane. We've got another cover by the champion. It pains me to say that Brody Daniels is the champion here on XFW. But Daniels now in a commanding lead, maintaining control in this matchup. Big Smooth. Ooh. Daniels going again, repeated assaults to the back of the head and neck of Big Smooth tonight. Smooth now dodging in the right hand. Smooth now getting back up. Smooth, a big spine buster. And just like that, cuts off all the momentum to Brody Daniels, but Daniels gets the shoulder up. Smooth unhappy about the speed of the count from Mike Atura. Daniels now back on his feet. Smooth setting him into the corner. Knee shot there by Daniels, but Smooth cuts him right back off, maintaining control. Looking for a suplex, up and over. A little bit of stall there, letting some of the blood rush to the head of the champion. Smooth again, gonna hoist him up and takes him down. Big slam by Big Smooth, but a kick out again. Want to welcome everyone again to XFW tonight. The Danger Zone in effect right now. Ooh, look at that. Daniels with a shot to the midsection and almost hurt his knee. And again assaulting the neck. Knee break. Drives him in the neck and then drops a reverse DDT. And now Daniels on the top rope by Atura, wanting a big time splash. We got a cover. Deep hook of the leg by Brody Daniels. Almost a 3 count. Now Daniels taking a count with Mike Atura in his count. Again, the shot to the back of the neck by Daniels. And a quick jab, repeated shots. Daniels now with Smooth into a scoop slam. Daniels goes for a shot. Big Smooth lights him up. Deep forearm underneath the chin lights him up. Up and down again, the Uranagi slam. Janaba Olive, thank you for liking the stream. Missed there by Big Smooth. Going again for that moonsault, but Daniels, Shining Wizard. Connects right to the jaw. We've got a cover. Smooth is pretty close to the ropes. Does he realize where he's at? He does get to the ropes. Daniels not happy about that. Daniels had this one all wrapped up. Smooth, good ring awareness. Oh, over the top rope, Smooth hangs on. Daniels with a shot and a drop kick. Smooth sent to the outside. Everett and Reed still in the ring, or in the corner, I should say. Brody Daniels now on the outside. And Daniels again with the kicks right to the face. Smooth might be in a lot of pain. Oh, Smooth with a shot to midsection. Smooth trying to bring life back into this party. Smooth sends the champion in. This is a non-title matchup, but a win for Big Smooth could go a long way. Smooth on the top rope. Daniels charging in. Smooth dives over the top. But Daniels gets caught again with the spine buster. Daniels back to his feet. Instinct alone. Smooth gonna hoist him up. Oh, Smooth spins him right around. That was an epic fall for Brody Daniels, but he gets the shoulder up. Smooth giving it his all. Audience now cheering on Big Smooth. Daniels dodges out of the way of that one. This time the kitchen sink knee lift connects. Daniels now stomping away on Smooth. And a clothesline. Follows him all the way down to the canvas. Kick to the midsection now. Daniels gonna hoist him up. Daniels with the patella brainbuster. All that damage to the neck done earlier on coming into play. Daniels gonna snap him over. Again a cover, but again too close to the ropes. Daniels realizing, I think his overconfidence is shining through tonight. Daniels way too cocky, as we've seen him be in the past. Oh, Daniels again, the cockiness coming into effect. Playing too much, and Big Smooth gonna capitalize. Smooth gonna hoist him up. Fall away slam. Daniels is in a world of trouble tonight from Big Smooth. The champion gets the shoulder up. Brody Daniels back to his feet. Repeated kicks now. Another shot. Brody Daniels, and again the Shining Wizard. Right to the neck of Big Smooth. This time rolls him away from the ropes. We've got a cover. Daniels. The United States champion victorious Smooth gave it his all. But Brody Daniels keeping his hopes alive. There's again another look at that ridiculous spine buster by Big Smooth. The torque he puts on that is just mesmerizing. Beginning to see Reed Lane and Luke Everett on the outsides as all three now the House of Spades are in the ring. The Jack of Spades, the King of Spades, and Brody Daniels refers to himself as the Ace of Spades. Wow. Brody Daniels victorious tonight in our opening match on XFW Danger Zone. And again, folks, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know, again, what the deal is with Reed Lane and Luke Everett. Why they decided to align themselves with Brody Daniels is beyond me. Both Reed Lane and Luke Everett were doing very well for themselves here in XFW. Both these young men were doing absolutely... My camera is not straight and is going to make me insane. There we go. I apologize about that, folks. As I was saying, Reed Lane and Luke Everett were doing very, very well for themselves in singles competition. Ian, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Thank you for joining us here at the Danger Zone. Thank everyone who's on Facebook, who's over on Twitch, who's over on YouTube for joining us here tonight. Feel free to light up in the chat room. Our latest comment, Alyssa Marie Burdick, saying she still wants to see Glee be a champ one day. The Maniacal Glee had an opportunity a long, long time ago to be World Heavyweight Champion. Unfortunately, he was beaten and pinned in a matter of seconds by the then champion, Blake the Body Harris. He absolutely destroyed Glee in a matter of, it was still to this day the fastest match in XFW. He absolutely obliterated Glee in no time, folks. It was actually disturbing. I'm sorry, I'm trying to adjust some, there we go. Some of my filters here, a little bit too sparkly there on the camera. All good now in the hood, as you will, folks. But we're going to continue our one-on-one matchups here in XFW, heading down the ring as Biff Wellington collides with Seth Walker next on the Danger Zone. Walker making his... Whoa! Whoa! Walker making his way down to the ring, and Sam Ford out here lighting up Walker. These two have been battling back and forth for the past few weeks. Sam Ford is lighting up Walker repeatedly with shots. Whoa! Biff Wellington already in the ring. I was going on too long, I guess. Didn't realize these guys starting. Walker looking up the rampway. Unhappy about that. Wellington walking out, charging back in. Wellington going back out. We actually now have an official bell. Walker looks absolutely perturbed. Walker going to charge in now. Walker stomping away on Wellington. And another shoulder tackle. I think Sam Ford just unleashed a monster. Sam Ford has 2 wins back to back over Seth Walker the past few weeks, and Walker's been very upset about it. And now Ford coming out here and laying into Walker, but right now Walker is in a fit of rage here. And another shot to Wellington. I think Ford's assault here absolutely backfires. Another shot to the head of Wellington. Oh my God, the big boots repeatedly to the face of Wellington. That is like 4 or 5 of those big boots, and now a clothesline. This is out of control. And another clothesline. Walker is just livid and angry. And right now, he's looking under the ring. Walker's got a chair. Walker's got a chair. And another shot. And another shot. And another one. Oh my dear Lord. What did he think was going to happen? Ladies and gentlemen, that was not much of a match at that. Sam Ford charging down and doing some severe damage to Seth Walker. And again, these two have collided the past few weeks, and Sam Ford has walked away with 2 unanswered victories. And obviously there's been some words backstage in the locker room area. And Walker obviously just lost his temper, didn't even care about the match, and quite frankly, he probably could have pinned Wellington. He unleashed hell and fury on Wellington in those opening minutes there. And it looked like Sam Ford came out and just lit a fuse on a time bomb. And Walker just let loose all that anger and all that frustration on Wellington and probably could have won that match, but again, let his anger get the better of him. And folks, we're going to have to get Wellington checked on. Repeated shots, those big boots to the face time and time again. And not only that, but 3 or 4 chair shots there. We're definitely going to have to get a look at Biff Wellington backstage, try to get a word in. If anyone dares to ask Seth Walker what his attitude is or what his problem is or how, well, I don't know. This is going to be a monumental issue. I feel down the road, Walker and Ford continue to collide. And the matches these two guys has been outstanding. But Ford has been resilient, driving forward and getting win after win over Walker. Obviously, it's only angering him further. We're going to change gears, folks. Head down to ringside as Miss Kitty Lane collides with Bananas Foster next on the Danger Zone. And here comes Kitty Lane. Kitty Lane, one of our most eccentric women's competitors here in XFW. The former exotic dancer from Las Vegas, Nevada, where from what I understand, she still owns a club out that way, her own personal business, owning a club. Cornelius Hubbard, peace and love to you as well. Thank you for joining us. Our Twitch crowd being quiet tonight. We got some lurkers there as well as our YouTube. Always our Facebook crowd, the most talkative. If you guys are enjoying XFW, feel free to share our stream out. As here comes Corey Foster. Foster, dubbed Bananas Foster by the XFW universe. These two have collided a number of times. And ready to collide next on XFW. Both these ladies, former XFW Women's Champions. Here we go, underway. Kick to the midsection. Foster already with a face plant. Already with a face plant. And now right hand. Left delivered right to the eyes of Kitty Lane. Now knee right to the arm, right to the elbow. They'll make it hard for Lane to keep a lock on with some submissions. And now Foster going to the top rope. Kitty Lane already in a bad way. And the knees come up and Foster bouncing off. Ooh, but listening to the leg drop. Foster narrowly avoiding it. Ooh, open hand slap now. Repeated shots by Lane. Look at a little. Good Lord, where did Corey Foster learn this? Lane now catching the leg. Takes her over to Dragon Screw. Ooh, Foster with a roundhouse kick right to the side of the head of Kitty Lane. And now Lane tossed up and over. Repeated stomps now. And drives the knee down. Kitty Lane's in a world of hurt. Foster now coming out, lighting her up like a Christmas tree. Repeated shots. Lane finally dodging something, but Foster has an answer for everything she's thrown her way. All right, our stars are working again. Well, that's good. Ooh. Shot there. Showtime Shane Black sending us some stars. Thank you, Showtime. Referee up to a 6 count. These young ladies need to get back inside the ring, but again, Foster doesn't seem to give a rat's ass about anything. Up to an 8 count. Charging a little bit too much. Lane back inside. Lane lands a drop kick. Dan, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Strikes now. Repeated by Foster in a big, or by Lane, I should say. Toss to the outside. Kitty Lane. Oh! Thought she was going for a DDT, but instead kicks and punches, repeated shots. Foster's got laid out. Big right hand now by the former women's champ. Up into a swinging neck breaker. We got a cover. What a kick out. Lane now in control. Hoisting her up. Oh! Thought she's going for a suplex. Turns it into a facebuster of her own. 2 with a kick out. Almost. Lane now dodging out of the way. Lane charging in into a chin buster. Dodging out of the way. Clothesline now by Foster. What an exchange between these two. Super kick dodging out of the way to drop kick. Kitty Lane finds her mark. And now Kitty Lane back in control of this matchup. Lane now assaulting the hamstrings. Foster in trouble. Ooh, what a shot. Another right hand. Off the ropes. Both ladies dodging out of the way. Up she goes. And drops her down across the chin. Right across the top rope. We got a cover. But Lane gets the shoulder up. Foster now celebrating a little bit here. Both ladies back up. Foster with the drop kick right to the top of the neck, right to the base of the spine. And Foster gets running around like a psychopath, making way to the top rope again. Off the top, and the knees again from Kitty Lane find their mark into the rib cage of Kari Foster. Shot into the ropes. Knife edge chop now. Lane with a scoop slam. Lane herself now going to the top rope. Lane with a leg drop. Into a cover, but no hook in the leg by Kitty Lane. That's a mistake. And that'll allow Kari Foster to break out of the lateral press. You've got to hook that leg. Repeated shots. Delivered. Lane with the kick in the midsection. Lane gonna hoist her up. Oh! Package driver delivered by Kitty Lane and almost a kick. 3 count. Cornelius Hubbard, very sorry to hear about that condition, sir. We'll keep you in our thoughts. Best of luck with that. That is a horrible condition to be down when they get to apologize. Cornelius off the ropes though. Is Kitty Lane flying Kitty? Flying Kitty out of nowhere. Kitty Lane. Lane with the victory. A back and forth effort between us two, and Kari Foster coming out swinging for the fences to start. Wow. A brutal back and forth, but Foster, look at this cradle driver here by Kitty Lane. And there's the flying kitty from the back, and Lane walks away with the victory. An impressive match between those two young ladies. What a win. An impressive win for Kitty Lane nonetheless here on XFW. Cornelius Hubbard, again, best of luck, my friend. You're a constant guy here, and folks, I understand the issues you're having, Cornelius. Myself being in between jobs right now, this is all I've got right now as far as work goes along is our streaming channel. So, Cornelius, best of luck getting back on your feet, and best of luck beating cancer. I know you can do it. Just keep fighting the fight, sir, and things will turn around for you. I'm hoping they turn around for me as well with finding a regular job again. Because streaming doesn't pay the bills yet until down the road. Hopefully that and some more wrestling stuff coming our way might just turn the tides. But, folks, we're going to continue our matches here on XFW tonight. And, again, folks, our main event this evening. The new #1 contender, Big Dog Mark Johnson, challenging the current XFW World Heavyweight Champion, Rick Osborne, for the title tonight, ladies and gentlemen, on XFW Danger Zone. Do not miss that. Stay tuned for that. And again, folks, thank you for sharing the stream. Thank you for the new fans. Hit that like and follow button if you're new to XFW. Share it out. Send some stars, whatever you want. Help out Cornelius. Show him some love as well, folks, as we continue our path here tonight in digital professional wrestling. Up next, 1/4 of the Cosa Nostra, the Hammer, Tony Vincent, colliding with Tiger Ramirez next. And here comes the Hammer, Tony Vincent.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his
one of the most powerful members of the Cosa Nostra.
From Scarsdale, New York.
Every now and again, the Cosa Nostra comes out and tries to buy their way to the top of the leagues here. But Vincent was one of the most dominant tag teams in XFW history. Him and his partner, Billy Rucci, held on to the XFW Tag Team Championships for damn near a year. We saw Antonio Carino coming out and making a play, trying to rob Rick Osborne of his #1 contendership, and the Destroyer coming back to set the tables right. And tonight, the Hammer will have a size and strength advantage. He goes up against Tiger Ramirez.
Mexico, weighing in at 238 pounds,
Tiger Ramirez. Here tonight in XFW, looking for an opportunity, a win, to get himself back into the running for title gold. There's the bell, folks, and we are off and running. Ramirez, Vincent, and Vincent already picking Ramirez up on the shoulder. Tiger Ramirez with the turn, reverse DDT. Quick cover now by Tiger. Only gets a 1 count. Vincent, that massive frame, able to kick off the much smaller Tiger Ramirez. Ramirez with a shot right across the jaw of Ramirez. Off into a crucifix. Counter by the Hammer, counter by Ramirez, counter by the Hammer. These guys fighting for dominance here. Ramirez again only gets a 1 count. Senton bombed out of the back by Tiger Ramirez. Ramirez now lighting him up, knife edge chops, elbow shot right to the jaw. Ramirez now setting him off the ropes. Nice drop down by Ramirez. Oh, and an elbow shot by the Hammer finds its mark, instantly cutting off the speed momentum that Ramirez is building, and gets a suplex for his troubles. The Hammer now with a wind-up shot delivered. And just like that, Vincent turns the tide with power wrestling. And now trying to take out the base of Ramirez, twisting that left knee, bending it to an angle it's not meant to be bent in, putting pressure on the ACL. Ramirez dodging him off. Ramirez right back in with the knife edge chops and an elbow. Ramirez, Enziguri to the side of the head. Ramirez down on the top rope. He's going to fly, and the knees come up. The hammer gets the knees up, and that goes right back on the assault. I got to give credit to Tony Vincent, who drops Ramirez down to the powerbomb. He's keeping up pretty well with the speed of Tiger Ramirez. But again, here he goes on the base trying to slow him down. Again, wrenching on that knee. Ramirez dodging out of the way. Ramirez again going up to the base as well. Ramirez into a sling blade. Rolls through into a drop kick onto the side of the head. And now Ramirez, springboard moonsault, collides. What a shot by Ramirez, connecting with that. And our replay is way out of line there. Ramirez with an absolute beautiful, picture-perfect springboard moonsault. Now wrap of the arm, and gets a shot across the jaw from the hammer. Byron and Tammy Ratings, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Tiger now up and down. Almost a reverse Falcon arrow, driving the hammer down, but a miss. And a kick out again by the big man. Tiger Ramirez already in pain. You see the Yamamoto Bluetooth device on the bottom. Vincent and Ramirez both suffering some damage to the chest area. Nice kick, but the big man stays on his feet. Dodges the drop kick. And now Vincent back in control. Front face lock on Vincent, scooping him up and dumping him to the side. We've got a cover now. Tiger gets the shoulder up pretty quick there. Impressively for Tiger Ramirez. Especially taking a lot of damage as he has from Vincent. Tiger now unleashing another kick, a spinning heel kick, collides to the jaw of the hammer. We've got a cover. Barely a 1 count. Barely a 1 count. Ramirez now setting him back in the corner. Elbow shot again by Vincent. Tiger catches him and takes him over. Beautiful Spanish fly. But again, only a 2 count. Tiger timed that absolutely perfectly. Tiger now rolling through. Tiger looking for Tiger suplex. Pinning combination on Vincent. Oh, that was close. You don't get much closer than that. Into the corner we go. Ramirez going after the knee. Vincent dodging out. But Ramirez right back. And oh, what a hammer shot there. And German suplex out by Vincent. Gonna spin. Oh! Thank you for liking this scream. He just spun him around with that shot. Almost a 3 count. He damn near took Tiger's head off with that clothesline. Wow. Tiger trying to shoot him off the ropes. Oh, but goes to the knee. And a Hurricane Rana. Tiger now dashing towards the top. Mike Turner telling him to get down, but Tiger calling his shot. Pointing right at Vincent. Off the top. Hurricane Rana. Holds on for a pin. 2. And again. A split hair away from a 3 count. Ramirez now. Enziguri again to the side of the head. Mounting the middle rope. Tiger. Into a moonsault. Beautifully executed again from the middle rope. Tiger calling his spots here. Getting his capacity crowd in order. Tiger off the ropes. Tornado DDT connects. Ramirez now goes for a snapmare. Nobody home. Shoulder tackle now by Tony Vincent. Vincent with a big time body splash. And a second one using that massive frame to cause the air. Ooh, 3rd time he missed it. Ramirez able to dodge. Ramirez snaps him over. Tiger's tail Enziguri right to the side of the head. Tiger now with the cover. Tiger with the victory. Ramirez with the victory. hard-fought battle for Tiger. There's the look at that spinning heel kick that put the hammer on his back. Right there. That poison, that Spanish fly, I should say, was so perfectly timed by Tiger Ramirez. Impressively so. Here's a Tiger suplex. To get that big man over and hold onto that bridge shows the commitment and the conditioning of Tiger Ramirez. Here's a deafening lariat by Hammer. Look at this. Boom. How Ramirez even survived that, I don't know. But Ramirez coming out on top tonight on the Danger Zone. An absolutely outstanding victory back and forth, or a contest back and forth, but Ramirez coming up with the win. Tiger Ramirez again impressing time and time again, ladies and gentlemen. And when I say that Ramirez is just an absolute awe-inspiring to watch, folks, again, I look back at the 2 best-of-7 series that he had here in XFW. The first one with Jesus Silva many, many moons ago that absolutely brought the house down between those two. And Jesus Silva went on to become a champion soon after that, even though Ramirez was the winner of the best-of-7 series. And then have another series with his friend, his workout partner, his travel companion, Raiden Yamashita, Yamashita walking away with the first 3 victories, putting Ramirez in a corner. And again, the 2 were able to walk away, shaking hands, still friends, still competitive after that best-of-7 series where Tiger Ramirez again walked away victorious. A truly outstanding competitor here in XFW. One of my favorite in-ring performers here is Tiger Ramirez. Well, again, we're going to head down to the ringside, ladies and gentlemen, for women's action as newcomer Suzuki Tanaka, who had an outstanding debut last week, goes up against a much more experienced Sophia Lori next in the Danger Zone. And here comes Suzuki Tanaka now. This young lady had an outstanding debut last week in one hell of a matchup. Was on the receiving end of a lot of damage, but she came out on top. Small in stature, but big in fight is Tanaka. But tonight she's going to have her work cut out for her. She'll be going up against a former women's champion and a former runway model, Sophia Lori.
From Paris, France, Sophia Lori.
Sophia Lori, a former XFW women's champion, a former runway model. This young lady continues to impress time and time again with some of the most outstanding in-ring offense you will see. Innovative, awe-inspiring, and definitely a show-off inside the squared circle here at XFW. But Suzuki had an impressive debut last week. And here we go. And Sophia Lori going to start things off already, showing how she has her own martial arts background with back heel kicks and more, lighting up Suzuki. But Tanaka now firing back with her own knife-edge chops. Kick to the midsection, off the ropes to Suzuki, and a kick right to the side of the skull by newcomer Tanaka. We got a cover already. But a kick out by Sophia Lori. Tanaka now kick to the square of the back. Right back to a cover. And a kick out again. This young lady came out firing last week against Tracy Sears. And the 2 had a hell of a debut back and forth. Shook hands afterwards. But Lori now back in control. Repeated shots now by Lori. And again that soul kick to the midsection. Lori! Single knee chin buster and a beautiful shot there Wow. Let's see if I can fix my replay box here and get it back in square where it belongs. Nope, we missed it. Lori now got her on the outside and drops her across the top rope. And now twisting on the knee on the outside, Sophia Lori taking a commanding lead in this matchup. Again, wrenching on that knee. Hard type on the outside. Mike Katura counting away. Tanaka being bounced. You see her holding onto that knee after Lori was twisting away on it. Honorable tie up. Oh, Tanaka bounced off the ring steps. Lori's out for blood tonight. She's here to make a statement. She doesn't want to be upset by a newcomer. And right now she's bouncing around like a tennis ball on the outside ring, and that might be it. I don't think Tanaka, well, maybe she can get up. Up to a 6 count. Lori gonna go back out. Tanaka goes for a drop kick, but Lori able to dodge out. Oh, but she changes gears and goes low and takes Lori out. And this time the drop kick to the chin. Tanaka was baiting her. On the outside, snap suplex on the concrete by newcomer Tanaka. Tanaka gonna throw her back inside. Tanaka now on the ropes, comes off beautiful springboard splash right across the back. We've got a cover. Only a 1 count. Tanaka. Drop kick finds its mark. Tanaka again getting all excited here. Springboard and drop kick right across the jaw again. Tanaka now, Irish Ribbon in the corner. Strong kick there. Oh, goes for an elbow. Both ladies now battling back and forth in the corner. Tanaka now going to send her reeling, charging in, and nobody home. Sophia Lori had that well scouted, dodges out of the way, but Tanaka catches her and blasts her again and stomps away. Beautiful back and forth here tonight. Up on the top, what is this? Sending her into the ropes. Tanaka now, off the ropes, throw it, gets caught by Lori and dumped on her back. Lori now off the ropes, catches her own springboard moonsault. What? Oh! Sophia Lori now just going old school, blasting her head off the canvas. And a kick to the back. Sophia Lori now starting to dominate. Chin buster by Tanaka. Drop kick countered again by Lori. Oh, the second time finds its mark. Tanaka just refuses to stay down. Ooh, didn't catch Oliver with that. Looks like he's going for a headbutt. Didn't get all of it, but enough to do some damage to Lori. She didn't get right back to her feet. Rolls her through. Beautifully executed. Drop kick again. This young lady's got some lightning quick drop kicks. Both ladies battling now. Collar elbow tie-up. Elbow shots out of the midsection by Tanaka. And another shot. Delivered. Tanaka going to send her reeling. Charging in this time. It hits right in the money. Tanaka now on the middle rope. Tanaka calling her shot. Tanaka off the ropes. Springboard. DDT. Holy cow. Moonsault into a DDT. And somehow Sophia Lori gets her shoulder up. The crowd now yelling, "We're not worthy." Tanaka now, and this time the kick lands its mark. Tanaka now looking to the crowd, going back to that middle rope. Tanaka again mounted. Tanaka gonna try it again, and a second time. The athleticism designed to pull off that maneuver. And Tanaka wins. Holy cow, what a battle. What a battle. That young lady has some spunk. Tanaka again exchanging the hand. Lori gonna welcome her to XFW. Wow. Two weeks in a row, Tanaka getting a good sportsmanship or sport lady handshake from her opponents. Last week, Tracy Sears exchanging the hands, and now tonight, Sophia Lori. This young lady is just earning respect of how hard she fights inside that ring. I can't wait to see what else she's got up her sleeve here in XFW. She continues to do outstanding things inside the ring. You see the drive, you see the determination, you see the willpower this little fighter has, and it is outstanding. I can't wait to see how far she travels here in XFW. It's only going to be a matter of time before she winds up with a championship opportunity. So Bryce Watts is going to want to watch over her shoulder. We've got some new female stars here in XFW, and they are shining bright. Wow. When we're talking about championships, ladies and gentlemen, up next is the XFW Tag Team Champions, the White Dragons, in a non-title matchup against our rivals they know very well, the Anarchists. And that takes place next here on XFW Danger Zone. And here come the champions, the White Dragons.
Scheduled for one fall on the way to the ring at a combined weight of 473 pounds. The Extreme World Tag Team Champions.
The Dragons have held on to these championships now for 5 months. 8-time XFW World Tag Team Champions. One of the most dominant and well-oiled machines in our promotion. These two guys have been all around the world. They've held championships in every promotion they have competed in. But tonight they're going to go up against a team that has a number of wins over them. And former tag team champions himself, the Anarchist Angus Hayes and Crom Ferguson. And here come the Anarchists. Ferguson, Hayes. These two guys don't like to use the rule book. They say it's much more suggestions than actual rules. And they definitely like to take liberties with those rules and guidelines. Ferguson and Hayes have both had impressive singles competition matches here at XFW, but far more dangerous than tag team competition. I remember back when they surprised the world by defeating the Coach and Ocean to capture the XFW Tag Team Championships. And the world was just as surprised when it was the Outlaws, the James Boys, that defeated them to capture the titles away. And here we go. Kick to the midsection as Akira Matsuda starts things off with the big man, Crom Ferguson. Ferguson already against the ropes. Off goes Akira. Back elbow to the head by Matsuda. Lights up Crom Ferguson. And already a tag. In comes Kushida Satora. Satora much more the muscle of the White Dragons. Matsuda much more the aerialist. Off the ropes goes Ferguson, gets caught, twisting around into a neck breaker. Good Lord, I think he spun him around twice before that. Into a cover, pinning combination with a kick out by Big Crom Ferguson. And a stiff kick again to the back by Matsuda, or by Satora. Satora now those well-calculated strikes. Japanese strong style maneuvers. Off the ropes again. Beautiful arm drag. Scoop slam. And again a cover by Satora, but only a 1 count. The massive frame of Ferguson able to kick off Kushida. Satora now ropes him up into a crucifix, but again the big man dominant, using those tree trunk legs to force his way out of the lateral press. Oh! What a roundhouse kick to the side of the head there by Satora. Leveled down Crom Ferguson, who right now is being dominated by the tag team champions. Manages to dodge the kick. Ferguson gonna hoist him up. Powerbomb will level the playing field. And Satora, he's not done. He's not done. He's gonna hoist him up again a second time. And deliver him down to the canvas. Look at that, up and down. And a repeated strikes. As Angus Hayes comes into the fray. Fray goes to the top rope. And a stomp, Kudo Goro right to the chest of Kushida Satora. And a brutal knee strike. We got a cover. Satora gets his shoulder up quickly. Satora now on the receiving end of a springboard moonsault now by Angus Hayes. A quick cover. Hayes off the ropes again in a second time that moonsault. Satora finds his way out. Shots again by Satora, and the headbutt right to the lower jaw by Satora finds its mark and cuts out the momentum. Arm drag, but Hayes gets right back to his feet and lands a hell of a roundhouse kick. Good Lord, but an instant kick out by one half of the tag champs. And again, back in comes the big man, Ferguson. Stomping away now. Ferguson gonna wrench the arm. Ferguson, the big man now, ground and pound, delivering right to the forehead of Satora. And a soccer ball kick down to the back. And again, the temperament, the anger coming out of Ferguson as he's getting grounds and pounds and just lays in with heavy-handed fists right to the temple of Kushida Satora. Satora jumping back to his feet. Satora charging in and taking one of the members out. And gets caught with a Hurricane Rana. Satora's bleeding. All those right hands from Ferguson did the damage. He's bleeding. Up over the top rope. But gets caught. Coming back in now, both men at a knife edge chop finds its mark and levels down Angus Hayes. Home territory now for the Dragons. Tag in comes Akira Matsuda. Matsuda going high, launching him into a shoulder tackle. Akira Matsuda flying through the air. Ooh! Inside crescent kick right to the jaw, finds its mark. Cover now, but a kick out by Angus Hayes. Akira Matsuda, again the high flyer of the two. Repeated shots and a super kick under the jaw. Looked like Hayes tried to get his way back to the turnbuckle to make the tag, but his knees just gave out. Snap suplex. Matsuda, goes for the springboard, nobody home. Hayes now sends him rearing into the corner. Roundhouse, repeated shots. Spins him around in the corner. Hayes now holding onto the mask. Sucks him in. Oh! 2 knees to the jaw. 2! Almost a 3 count. Matsuda keeping hopes alive. Tag in comes from Ferguson. The big man for the Anarchists. Brutal neck breaker. Quick cover now by Ferguson. Akira Matsuda, too much left in the tank. Easy gets the show. Ferguson is just brutal. The Anarchists now utilizing quick tags. In and out they come. Matsuda trying to get back to his feet after that brutality. Dodges out of the way and lights up Angus Hayes with a shot. What's this? Holds him on now. Abdominal stretch locked on by Matsuda. Satora coming in. And Hayes lighting him up. Hayes now. Nice head scissors takedown by Angus Hayes. Hayes now going low. Repeated shots now by Hayes. Matsuda with a counter. Matsuda now leading him around. Up against the ropes. Matsuda now with an Irish whip. Hayes hangs on. Matsuda gonna go high. Rainbow cutter. Rainbow cutter connects. 1. Almost a 3 count. But Ferguson coming in, and Ferguson gets caught. And another one. Angus Hayes still laid out. Ferguson, knife edge chop. Double team up now on Matsuda, trying to fight his way out of this. And catches him. Back and forth in this match. I'm going to close out of the ring. Goes Angus Hayes. David C. Evans, thank you for liking the stream. We've got a tag now on the Dragon side. Kushida Satora coming across the ring. Satora gonna take flight. Levels down Angus Hayes. The Dragons now on the offense, using tactics that the Anarchists are used to as big man Ferguson collides into the ring post. And a second time. I don't even know the Anarchists who the legal man is. Angus Hayes had enough of that. Angus Hayes now going to come out. Drive knees into the midsection of Satora. Obviously the rules have been thrown out the window by both teams at this point, as Hayes lights up Satora with repeated shots and now wrenching on the arm. Ooh, and a knee strike in the middle of that. I think Hayes and Satora are the legal men here, as Mike Satora continues to make the count. Oh! Satora bounced off the apron there. Up to a 6 count. Satora back in. Oh, and a strike now by Angus Hayes on a roundhouse kick to follow suit. Tag by Angus. Diving tag now by Satora. In comes Matsuda and levels him down. Goes for an elbow, nobody home. Drop kick again. Satora going for something, looked like a belly to belly, but Tom Ferguson repeated. Back and forth, and again the Dragon goes for high cross body. Ferguson shoveling him off. Matsuda repeated shots. Super kick lights him up. Akira Matsuda is an absolute ball of fire right now. And again the kick levels him down. Going to top. All the way to the outside. Continues the assault. And a kick. Good Lord. Oh, tilt-a-whirl into an arm drag, sending Hayes into the steel steps. The Dragons are on fire. Sends him back inside. Matsuda going to the top. Matsuda in preparation. Boom! Phoenix press by one half of the Dragons. And that's it. Ferguson there a split second too late. Akira Matsuda at lightning speed towards the end of that match. Adrenaline coursing through his veins. After Satora absorbed a sick amount of damage from both members of the Anarchists. But the XFW Tag Team Champions come up with the win tonight. Wow. Satora's got one hell of a cut in the side of his head from those right hands from Crom Ferguson, with the XFW Tag Team Champions victorious nonetheless. What a battle between those two teams. An outstanding fashion. Ladies and gentlemen, wow. What a battle back and forth. Again, the XFW Tag Team Champions, the White Dragons, are such a dominant force here in XFW. It's not to say they haven't come up with losses in the time. They've been defeated time and time again. They're 8-time tag champions. It means they lost the title 7 times. But they continue to climb their way back here in XFW over and over again to get to the top of the charts and lock up win after win after win. And they're still one of the most dominant forces here in our promotion time and time again. Every team on our roster respects them. Not everyone likes them. The Dragons will make it known they are here to win, and they will do so, and they will let you know. They will bend the rules themselves from time to time. Not the level the Anarchists do, not the level of the Cosa Nostra do, but the Dragons will take those limits. Well, up next, ladies and gentlemen, a technical match that should almost steal the show tonight as Sean Owens goes toe-to-toe with the now 25th in line for the throne of England, Prince Christopherson Pierce, next on the Danger Zone. And here comes Owens. Norman, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW Danger Zone.
Weighing in at 250 pounds,
the natural Sean Owens making his way out, a former XFW Tag Team Champion, a former United States Champion. A definite fan favorite here in XFW. Tonight he'll have his hand full with the man that claims to be the 25th in line for the throne of England with the passing of the Queen. Christopherson Pierce says he is moved up the rung of the ladder to become the King of England. I still think that's all quite a ploy, but we'll see. Pierce has been racking up some serious victories over the past few weeks here in XFW. And looking to get one up over Owens tonight to get closer to another opportunity at Championship Gold. Both these guys very prominent competitors here in XFW. And here we go. Watch for this one to be very closely contested. Owens now already. Hammerlock, scoop, slam by Owens. Owens will look to very quickly do some damage to the arm to try to set up for the Owens lock as he's wrenching now on the shoulder of Christopherson Pierce. Derek Smith says it's BS. He looked it up. I would never doubt that Christopherson Pierce is full of a lot of BS. But right now, he's in charge. Look at this with his own Fujiwara armbar on Owens, but Owens with a counter. And a knee strike right to the top of the skull by Owens. Owens now up and over. DDT. Both these guys are very, very closely competitive. Owens now up and down. And now the curtsy for the man who wants to lay claim to the throne of England. And again, Pierce with the armbar. I think he's trying to insult Sean Owens at this point. Hoisting him up. Fisherman's Buster. Pierce is looking good again as he has the past few weeks. Owens with the dropkick. Owens is known for turning matches on 9, but again, Pierce dodging out of the way of that right hook of Owens and dumping him across the top rope. Pierce is, and again, right back to the armbar, locking it on, and Owens trying to use a play from Owens' own book against him, and just trying to use insult to injury here. But Owens knows the counter to all these maneuvers and launches another assault on the knee. Pierce continues to sidestep and dodge a number of moves by Owens' reverse suplex. Pierce now going to the top rope, not familiar territory for the Prince. And that'll break the tailbone. Owens again with a drop kick. Pierce gets back to his feet quickly, but Owens lands a clothesline. And Owens now stomping away. And a one for good measure from Owens. Owens again back to the arm. Wrenching down, trying to separate that shoulder. Trying to loosen it up. Snaps him right over. Owens stomping away again. Owens this time locking on his own armbar, but quickly Pierce gets the arm out. I'm sure Pierce did a lot of planning for this matchup, knowing he's coming in to face Shawn Owens for this matchup, knowing the Owens lock is there. Right, old hammer lock again. Owens gonna turn into a suplex. All of Prince's body weight coming down on top of his own arm. Owens again stomping away. Owens goes for a clothesline, but Pierce right there to counter, underscores it, and lands a suplex, and trying to get this capacity crowd to shut their mouths, trying to block out the roaring applause for Owens. And again, Pierce using tactics that Owens uses. You see him again with that armbar. Single arm DDT into the armbar by Pierce, but again going to the top rope. Mike Couture telling him to get down, and again, nobody home. A second time trying. Owens takes him up and over. Owens lock is on. Owens lock is locked on. Pierce went to the well one too many times for the top rope, and now he's fighting to survive here. A lot of damage being done to that shoulder and arm, but Pierce able to manage through. Pierce now landing right arms. Right shots to the midsection. But a drop kick again from Shawn Owens collides. Pierce again with that good dodge. You see him continuously dodging out of the way of his right hands, but Owens gonna send him up and a second time into that hammerlock position. And Owens right back to his feet. Owens now circling like a vulture. He's gonna lock it on a second time. It's on again. Pierce locked onto a second time. The Owens lock. Can he fight his way out of it? He's got a tap. Second time. Owens looks exhausted. Christopherson and Pierce managed to fight through the first time that move was locked on. But a lot of damage was done, and the second time the Owens lock is locked into play. Pierce has no other option but to tap out. I was actually impressed with the way Christopherson and Pierce continued to dodge the right hands and the strikes of Owens. Even a couple of the drop kicks were dodged. But there's the tap out. You see Pierce holding onto the arm. Owens victorious tonight on the Danger Zone. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting word there was an incident backstage during our last matchup. We do. All right, we're going to bring up this footage here. Ladies and gentlemen, this happened backstage during that last match. Sam Ford and Seth Walker going at it backstage in the out locker room, and you see Sam Ford obviously still upset after these two had a brawl before Walker's match. But ladies and gentlemen, this had a very bad turn from what I understand. Is right here, Walker. Watch this, ladies and gentlemen, as Walker. This is hard to watch, folks. Walker right here. This jackknife powerbomb sending Sam Ford crashing. That's got to be 20, 30 feet down to the concrete. And Walker, you see him reveling in the chaos, and you see Ford landing on that metal frame that obviously may have fallen from the top as those two battled out. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what to tell you other than we're trying to get word on the condition of Sam Ford the Tank. And we saw this altercation happen before. Earlier today, we saw Ford coming out, laying in shots to Walker, sending Walker into a fit of rage, and getting himself disqualified by beating the snot out of Biff Wellington with a steel chair. Now, I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, who started that altercation backstage, but we know Seth Walker was the one to end it. We'll try to get word on Sam Ford later on, folks. Right now, we're going to head down ringside as the Destroyer tangles with the industry next on XFW Danger Zone. And here comes the Destroyer.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from New York.
The former multi-time, six-time XFW World Heavyweight Champion. The most feared and respected man in the XFW locker room. The Destroyer. Destroyer coming back off a hiatus after re-injuring that surgically repaired knee. Coming back to help out Rick Osborne. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the industry. Josh the Coach Clemens escorting out to the ring Jordan Ray.
265 pounds,
Jordan Ray, a three-sport all-star from Washington State. Had a pretty solid run here at XFW, a very good debut, and then quickly being scooped up to join the industry by Josh the Coach Clemens. Clemens saying he's the premier professional wrestling coach, formerly a mentor to Mason Storm and Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott, and out of nowhere dumping those two to the side, kicking them to the curb to make way for Jordan Ray, his new protege. But this may be Jordan Ray's toughest fight to date here in XFW. Here we go. And Jordan Ray coming out of the gate, the Destroyer quickly shutting him down, and a big boot by the Destroyer. Collides, sending Ray down to the canvas quickly. Destroyer now unloading. Jordan Ray, look at this. Jordan Ray absorbing him and fighting back. Ray with a scoop slam. And the knee to the face. I can't believe Jordan Ray absorbed some shots of the Destroyer and came right back at him. But again, I've said how this young man is an absolute brute. With the Destroyer now fighting right back. The Destroyer now, rights and lefts, colliding with Jordan Ray. Big scoop slam by the Destroyer. And now the heavy right hands find their mark. Square to the forehead, and he's busted him open. Jordan Ray is already busted open at the hands of the former six-time world champ. DDT! The Destroyer gonna focus on that. And the Destroyer right back to an open wound on the face of Jordan Ray. Oh my God. Destroyer like a rabid shark in the water smelling blood. Clemens on the outside not looking happy right now. Destroyer with a spine buster. Jordan Ray might have met his match here at XFW. This young man has had a number of outstanding matches. Wow, only a one count. Just saying Jordan Ray has really done well for himself here in XFW with a Destroyer to toss him up and over. Oh, Clemens now interjecting himself. Clemens getting involved in this matchup, and Jordan Ray with the right hand. Ray got him up on the shoulder. Jordan Ray. Oh my dear Lord. Jordan Ray sending the Destroyer up and over. Powerbombing him to the outside. Still got to fix that replay box. Jordan Ray now back in control of this matchup. Jordan Ray going to send him into the barricade. Mike Couture making the 4 count. I can't believe that Jordan Ray is standing up to the Destroyer. I mean, I know the kid's tough, but this is impressive. Jordan Ray, short arm clothesline. Up to a 7 count. Jordan Ray, you see the way he was watching the Destroyer. Ray on the outside, Destroyer sidestepping, going back inside. Destroyer now off the ropes. Big boot finds its mark. And that is the in-ring experience of the Destroyer. And now, Jordan Ray tossing him. Did you see that? We got a cover now on the Destroyer, but a kick out. I can't believe Jordan Ray dodged his way out. What is this? Kid going off the rope, the Destroyer countering. Right hand now by the Destroyer. Oh, mega driver. That might be all she wrote for Jordan Ray. And a kick out. Unbelievable. I can't believe how well this young man is doing. A clothesline now by the Destroyer. Jordan Ray getting back to his feet. Destroyer again with a clothesline. We got a cover. Jordan Ray, a 1 count. This young man is showing some absolute outstanding resiliency. Destroyer now gonna deadlift him. Power slam. Jordan Ray is impressive tonight, just absorbing the beating that he's taken from the Destroyer. Destroyer now shaking up the arm. Clothesline in the corner. Ray collapsing in the end of the ring. Cover again. Kick out again by Jordan Ray. I'll tell you what, this kid has something going on here. Uh-oh. It might be choke slam time. Jordan Ray counters. Ray's got him up on the shoulder. Spins him out, lands that bulldog. Good Jordan Ray with the upset. Jordan Ray with the upset. The Destroyer gets the shoulder up. Jordan Ray. Destroyer dodging out of the way. Jordan Ray way off at a big boot again. This audience screaming, fight forever. I've got to say, Jordan Ray is doing exceptionally well considering he's in the ring with a 20-year veteran. Destroyer powerbomb. Uh-oh. Destroyer telling him that's it. Misses the elbow drop. Jordan Ray now back in control. Oh, Jordan Ray now going to mock the Destroyer and catches him with the clothesline. Catches him with the clothesline in the corner. Jordan Ray now going to the top rope. Going to take to the air. Destroyer getting back to his feet though. Jordan Ray changing his mind. I think he realized Destroyer was too far into the ring. Ray gonna hoist him up. Destroyer counters. Both of them the same idea. Big boot. Destroyer now back to the corner. Uh-oh. Destroyer lining up the shot. Wave of destruction. Right to the jaw. And again, Jordan Ray. If I was Mike Couture, I'd be a little worried there. I can't believe how much of a fight this kid's giving the Destroyer. Destroyer gonna hoist him up again. Power slam. Destroyer not going for the cover. Grabbing on by the throat. This time, Choke slam city. Jordan Ray is giving it his all, and this kid's still getting up. The kid's still getting up. And Jordan Ray fighting right back. Lands a clothesline to the Destroyer. And the Destroyer with a right hand. Kicked in the midsection by Jordan Ray. Into the corner. Jordan Ray, pop-up powerbomb. Holy cow. But the Destroyer now gets the shoulder up. These two going at it left and right tonight on the Danger Zone. I think the Destroyer's getting a lot much more than he bargained for. But Jordan Ray is really off the ropes. Again, Destroyer dodging out of the way. Destroyer's got him up. Destroyer's got him up. Burning hammer. Burning hammer. The Destroyer. Tyler Lee Black, thank you for liking the stream. What a battle. I can't believe how close Jordan Ray came. He kicked out of the Omega Driver. He kicked out of the Wave of Destruction kick. I cannot believe how close this young man came to defeating the Destroyer. Tyler, thank you for sharing our stream. What an unbelievably close match. But the Destroyer coming out on top. Experience prevails tonight on XFW. Wow. Wow. What a battle back and forth. An unbelievable back and forth action again. Wow. I cannot believe how close Jordan Ray came to upsetting the Destroyer tonight. That young man deserves the A-game. As much as I hate Josh the Coach Clemens, as much as I despise everything the man stands for and how he portrays himself as the best technical wrestler in the world, saying he doesn't need to cheat, but the guy cheats on his taxes. He cheats on everything he gets. But wow, what a matchup between Jordan Ray and the Destroyer. Jordan Ray has a long career in front of him here in XFW. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting word that Sam Ford has, in fact, sustained serious injury at the hands of Seth Walker. We're going to show this clip again, and I warn you folks, this is brutal. This was backstage during our Sean Owens match. As you see, Sam Ford tossing, and there's where that apparatus falls. There's that railing falls off as Sam Ford throws Walker into that gate. And it collides off, but this is where things go ugly. And again, these two had an altercation in the arena tonight, but right here, Ford catches a knee lift. But this is where things go ugly. We know Seth Walker loves to cause permanent injury, folks. This is beyond reprehensible. Watch this. The jackknife powerbomb, Ford going all the way down, landing on that railing, mixed with the concrete, and Walker now celebrating like he's won a prize. We have learned that Sam Ford has sustained serious injury at the hands of Walker and may be out of action for an unknown amount of time. He's being taken to the hospital right now. There is concerns about his neck and his back and spine, all that from that brutal impact from Sam Ford. We wish Ford all the best. But up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our main event of the evening, the new #1 contender for the XFW World Heavyweight Championship, Big Dog Mark Johnson, saying he wanted his opportunity, didn't want to wait for a big scale event, wanted it right now. Challenging Rick Osborne for the XFW World Heavyweight Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, your main event starts right now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is for the Extreme World Heavyweight Championship.
Johnson himself, a former World Heavyweight Champion, even though it was a very short run, has clawed and dragged his way back to this opportunity. Osborne, in his first ever run as World Heavyweight Champion, has said earlier today he will do everything he can to hold on to this title. He's going to fight like his life depends on it. Osborne's been with XFW since day one. Has been a multi-time United States champion, but never held on to the World Heavyweight Champion until just recently defeating his friend, Crusher Carl Ellis. And now Osborne finds himself across the ring from that mountain of a man. And here comes Rick Osborne, the current reigning World Heavyweight Champion, making his way out to ringside. Osborne has been in XFW since its first incarnation. And pound for pound, one of the world's greatest technical wrestlers of all time. But this is the first time Osborne has ever held that championship around his waist, beating again his friend and former champion, Crusher Carl Ellis. Two weeks ago, Big Dog Johnson winning this opportunity to be named the #1 contender in Extreme Rules Fatal 4-Way.
Introducing the challenger from Allentown, Pennsylvania,
and asking for his matchup tonight.
350 pounds, Big Dog Mark Johnson.
Johnson cashed in the Extreme Opportunity briefcase, winning the championship away from Brian Blaze, only to lose it a few weeks later to Carl Ellis.
He is the Extreme World Heavyweight Champion, Rick Osborne.
Very much a power versus technical match tonight in the main event for that very coveted World Heavyweight Championship title. Johnson hungry to have that around his shoulder again, but Osborne determined to keep it around his waist. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Colorado tie-up. Kicked in the midsection by Osborne. Johnson stemming off the right hands. Osborne lands another one. Johnson gonna shove him down like a schoolyard fight. Johnson already gonna show off that superior strength, and a big right hand now from Johnson. Osborne catches the shot. Lands a shot to the midsection. And again, Johnson is shoving the champion down to the canvas, again showing that superior size and strength. And now pinching the trapezius, trying to wear down Osborne, trying to look for an early submission here. I think it'll be hard pressed to get a submission on Osborne this early. Osborne picking the big bang up, right hand. Drop kick down by Osborne, Big Dog staying on his feet. High cross body, Johnson deflecting the champion like yesterday's trash, and takes him up and over to German suplex. The champion in a world of trouble right now, but an early kick out. Johnson now sizing up Osborne, drivers the knee right to the side of the head. Where the hell is Johnson going? The damn near 400+ pounder coming at the top, but Osborne dodging. Osborne now the running bulldog. Osborne now mailing the middle rope, Johnson to his feet, double axe handle. Quick cover by Osborne, the champion. Instant kick out by the challenger. Osborne now clubbing away. And going to the knee, classic Osborne. Loves to use the Texas Cloverleaf, and now wrenching on the base, twisting that knee of Big Dog. And now assaulting the other knee. Osborne, though, missing the leg drop. Dodging out of the way, Osborne wrapping him up. Osborne picking him up with the shoulder, and drives both knees down to the canvas. Osborne, what is this? Osborne setting him up. Osborne wrenching back on those knees. This is the moves Osborne needed to pull off, and right back on the assault. Osborne needs to keep Johnson on his back. Needs to keep wearing him down if he wants this opportunity. Osborne now with a suplex, impressive, getting Big Dog up and over. Osborne again back to the knee and dropping his weight across it on Johnson. But Johnson trying to get back up, impressively so. Caught up with tie up now. Johnson gonna fire him into the turnbuckle. Hard impact there. Uh-oh. Johnson charging in. Big time clothesline. Levels down Osborne. Off the ropes goes Johnson. Big time body splash. That is 400 pounds coming across. Uh-oh. Oh! And he sits right down to the champion. Osborne able to get that shoulder up. This audience now screaming, "We're not worthy." A version of the Big Dog drop. Had that been the one from the second rope, I think Osborne would have been done. Johnson got a little cavalier there with the pinning combination. Osborne again wrenches on the leg. What is this? What is this? Oh no! Oh no! Is this going to be a triple threat? Bad Boy Marshall Sweet's out here. No, he changed his mind. He changed his mind. He changed his mind. Big Dog. Big Dog. With Osborne dropping him across the top rope. Sweet playing mind games. Osborne with a shot to the midsection. Osborne with a European uppercut. I think Big Dog himself was worried if that was going to be a cash-in. Another European uppercut. Now by Osborne. Sweet looking like he was going to get a drop kick again. Both of those men looked worried that Sweet was going to cash it in. These guys have been battling for a while now. Drop kick again. And a knee strike. Osborne now on a roll. Kicked in the midsection. Osborne slow to the transition. Drops him down. The World Heavyweight Champion now on a roll. Oh shit, now by Osborne. Both men colliding. Same idea. Osborne high cross body. Decided to go for the cover there. Hooks the leg. Kick out again by Johnson, the challenger. Osborne stomping on the legs. Drops them across the chin. Johnson with a heavy haymaker levels him. Osborne fighting right back. Back body drop now by the challenger. Johnson with a spine buster levels Osborne. We got a cover now on the champion. Osborne gets up just to the 2 count. What a brutal assault by the challenger. And again, I think both these guys thought that the cash-in was coming. Johnson again gonna come in, and the body press. But Osborne gets back up. Osborne gets back up and lands the Bulldog. Osborne out of nowhere lights him up and lands the Bulldog. A second win by the World Heavyweight Champion. Right hand, drop kick again. Osborne now in control. Osborne trying to lock on. He's looking for the Texas Cloverleaf. It's locked on. Osborne has it in. Can he sit all the way back? Can the champion sit all the way back? He does. Osborne cinching hard back in on that Texas Cloverleaf. But Johnson fighting for everything he's worth. Johnson using those big tree trunk legs. And Johnson fights his way out. Johnson right into a cover. But the champion gets his shoulder up. What a battle. Johnson surviving. Up and down in a powerbomb. This crowd getting behind these two as they continue to battle. And Johnson misses. Osborne goes for the high cross body. Johnson catches him midair. And drives him into a backbreaker. Johnson now dragging him into the center of the ring. Trying to avoid a rope break. Uh-oh. Johnson gonna drop it again across the chest of Osborne. 2. But Osborne again. The crowd yelling one more time. I don't think Osborne can last one more time. Johnson has gone for the big dog press, but has not gone for the one across the ropes. And I think it's the only thing that's kept Osborne alive. But right now, Johnson going to hoist him up again. Johnson going to take him and drop across the ropes. Osborne getting back to his feet again. Drives him down a second time. Osborne, oh! Cover again by the challenger. Back and forth they go tonight. Johnson's gonna press him up. Up and down. Look at this. Just mocking the champion. And stomping on the arm of Osborne. Big Dog now dragging him out. Osborne rolling away, trying to avoid a pinning combination here. Calling a Botaya. Johnson going to send him into the corner. Johnson again looking for that clothesline. And again the body press. And the cover again on the champion. 2. Almost a 3 count again. Osborne back to his feet. Lands the Bulldog again. Johnson getting back up. High cross body from the champion. What a battle back and forth. And again, Johnson getting back to his feet. Osborne, side Russian leg sweep. But Johnson will not stay down. Osborne looking for it again. Takes him over. Texas Cloverleaf again is locked on. Can Joel all the way back. Johnson's got a tap. Johnson's got a tap. Holy hell, what a battle. Holy hell, what a battle. Johnson came mere seconds away from regaining the World Heavyweight Championship. Managed to escape the Texas Cloverleaf. Managed to counter it once with a second time, and this is after again. Both these guys are distracted by Bad Boy Marshall Sweet coming out and attempting to catch him. There's the Big Dog's press, but again didn't go to the second rope, allowing Osborne just before the 3 count to get the shoulder up and retains the World Heavyweight Championship. What a battle, what a matchup, what a main event. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next time on XFW. Wow.